Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 5 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And today's sketch is brought to us by Jennifer, and I am not going to attempt to butcher her last name, so there it is right there. And her YouTube is KAEZMUM. And you definitely should go check her out. She creates some amazing layouts and brought us this really fun sketch. So I am going to document these 4 pictures of my nephpup. Look at that one's my favorite. And get those down on this 4x4 picture square. And I'm going to use some scraps that I want to get used up. I have 3 full sheets of paper before I got started with this layout in this collection, and I had a lot in this collection originally because I bought 2 sets of them. So I've got a couple of different inks. I bring in a couple more. I've got quite a few of the little ephemera bits. So much words. There are so many words. So I'm going to try and use as much of that as I can. So I have my papers, my embellishments and stickers. I have some mixed media, these fun pictures of my nephpup, and of course this really awesome layout or sketch. So let's see how this goes. Okay, first of all, I'm going to apologize for the lighting. I normally have multiple lights so that there's less of a shadow when I work, and the air conditioning is out at my apartment, and it is, last I checked, 87 degrees in my apartment, which is a little too hot. So I did not want to be inundated with all the multiple lights that I normally have on to block out most of that. So I got started with a Tim Holtz distress stamp, and I used the aged mahogany to do like the corners, and then I added in some fossilized amber to finish out the space. I wanted to have an area in the middle that is where the picture is going to lie, so I measured to make sure. I figured it was well over 7 inches, which was around the goal of what I wanted, because my pictures are 3x3 when I get done cutting them, and I lay them down to tape them together on the back so that they are corner to corner. Now 3 of these are taken with my nephpup in one of the chairs in our porch at the beach, and the other one is in the house, but it's so up close it doesn't matter that it's a little bit different, but there's some other colors kind of showing through in the back. But I love these pictures. They're so fun, and so I was excited to get these on here. So after I mat the 4 pictures on that white paper, I'm gonna then put it down on this blue puppy paw paper and then tear around. And it looks like you can of course take a sketch any way you want, but I decided to use paper as the middle portion that looks kind of mixed media like, and to add that to the mixed media that I put on here. And then there's like some little polka dots, and it's kind of like scattered bits up there, and so I decided to use this other stamp from the same Tim Holtz stamp collection and put those down. And then I'm using Rusty Hinge, so I'm bringing in 3 of the predominant colors in this collection, and I love that. I do bring in a dark blue, and there is a dark blue in the paper collection. This is like 3 different dog collections in one. It is mostly bark, but there's also Love My Dog and Heart My Dog or something like that. So I've just mixed it all together because it's pretty similar and it works pretty well together. So I had a strip that had a couple of border strips, and one is that the fire hydrants. So I tore that and then inked it with sapphire blue. And then on the other side, I took another one that has the heart strip as well as that strippy of the stripes, and I I distressed that and then inked it with the blue as well. And then I started embellishing with all of the different things from this collection. There is a lot of words in this collection. I tried to pull anything out that didn't have words so that I could use those, and then added to that a bunch of word phrases that were appropriate and fit. And I mean, it's a lot. There's a lot of words. It's pretty much everything I've left except a couple of little banners. And that's about it. Like I have a doghouse and a couple of dog paws and bones, but other than that, everything is words. And so that's why I'm kind of steering clear of buying more Echo Park, because it seems to be there are significantly more wordy bits than there are icons, and I like to kind of do a little bit of both. But there just was not a lot left in this collection. So I do add a bunch of wordy bits. So the title can be whatever you want it to be. But I just figured that I would stick with love is a four-legged word, which is going to be in that bottom right corner. So I tucked a little banner behind that. I have put down little bits and pieces of frames that I cut in half and put one at the top, one at the bottom, one at the right, and one on the left. So I'm getting those used up. I do pull a dog sticker off of one of these sticker sheets, and I'm going to cut the dog in half, which is kind of strange. That one there on the sheet, the Dalmatian looking dog. Now, this dog has a bow in its hair, which means it's probably a girl, and my nephpup is obviously a boy, but I don't care. I put part of it on the right side, tuck it under where that little banner's coming out in the bottom corner, and then the other I put on the right side, or I mean on the left side, and I just think it's cute, adds a little something to the layout. And then I took my little finger daubers and made those little dots with that sapphire blue, or the chip sapphire is what it is. And I just did it lightly and did not add any extra ink to the dauber, so it would just kind of be like a little a lighter, blue. And then I add some enamel dots to that. So my bingo sheet, I chose the top line that says multiple pictures, which of course I have, stars, which I'm going to add here in a minute, stickers, which I've put down, enamel dots, which I've now put down, and I just pulled them from my random stash, and then fussy cutting, which I almost forgot, and then pulled out this fire hydrant paper that I had left over, and then just cut one of the fire hydrants out and then just tucked it in here up here at the top left corner. And then after that, I pull out some stars from Paper Studio, and I use a little glue, and I'm going to put those in a couple of different places. I think all four corners, because there's like a cluster in all four areas, which I am perfectly fine with. Hers are more over that bottom picture, and I do have a little bit covering the picture, but I didn't obviously want to put it, to where it would actually cover Pax, my sweet pup. And so I just put mine down in the bottom corner instead of up a little higher like they have it in the sketch. So I hope you will go to the playlist. If you did not find this video on the playlist, I hope you will go and check out everybody who is posting on the playlist, as well as you can look up the hashtag, which is going to be linked below in the description box. I'm having such a good time. I would love it if it wasn't so hot in my apartment, because I could probably get more done and not have to be doing it the night before instead of, I like to do it a little earlier, but that's okay. It's getting done, and I'm having a good time, and I'm loving documenting my memories. So please go check out Jennifer and her YouTube and Instagram. Those will be on the list, as well as the playlist for 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. I hope you all are having as much fun and getting as inspired and excited as I am. Have a great day, and happy scrapping.